Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Okay, we are trying to solve this hydrogen issue. And we've got the pump in place, we have the filter, we have the batteries. And we now have hydrogen power. Finally. I am going to, in fact, put even another battery in here, I think. Which is a little bit overkill, but I think it's needed. And we'll just charge up all of these. Temperature-wise, it's pretty cool up here. It is going to get warmer, obviously, with these batteries in place. And probably going to change out some of the tiles that I've scheduled for construction to be insulated for that very reason. Shall we make them out of sedimentary rock? I think so. But how about we let this area sort of get clear of hydrogen first. That pipe's not very long, so the pump will keep stopping, which actually isn't a bad thing because we want this to very slowly filter out. We could probably even put another battery down here because it's still pretty warm in this area, and just make the most of the hydrogen power that we are generating. Is it overkill to have 3? Probably. But we want them on these hamster wheels as infrequently as possible. Right, food-wise, we've got 22,300. This is full, finally, for the first time in the game. So we will get another box. Are we still refrigerated in here? Unrefrigerated. Oh, we'll have to see. Got a bit of a water issue down here, and this isn't charging up. But what we can do is obviously connect this. Maybe we'll have a switch and we'll switch over. That could be something actually. If we put a switch in here. Like that. Where's the power switch? I don't know if this will work, but if we switch the supply over like that, and maybe that will charge these batteries as well, and maybe when those are fully charged we can switch those over as well. I don't know how that works. Never tried this, so it could be a complete and utter mistake. And we'll get them to deconstruct this wire. There. They're fully charged at the moment and they're not really using any power. Just an idea. We'll wait for that to be done. And hopefully that will then start charging the batteries there instead of these batteries, and we can just switch them across. What priorities are these? They are 8s. Just need the... Yep, they're fully charged now. So if we switch that off. Then this power should be going to these batteries in here. I think that's a... I mean, I can probably put that down now to 30%? 3 and 30%, and these should be the same. So we won't have people running on these wheels as often. What is this current? So this is charging these batteries. They're all charged now, in fact. We could get rid of this and put another battery in there. Let's deconstruct that at a priority 8. And we'll leave the food there, because this is all insulated. And we can in fact extend this as well. And we'll get another battery over there. They're right next to each other, aren't they? Yep, okay. Now, is this starting to clear this polluted air? These are still full, because all this is doing is... Is that powering the pump? How have I got that wired? These batteries are powering that pump. The generator has those, so I can switch them across when this is full, but these haven't dropped. Now we need to do something clever with here. Perhaps move this doorway, get another battery in there, and get the circuit with a switch to come down here. And then we can get that hydrogen power. Oh my word, we're completely out of water. Okay, time to do this digging. Let's not worry about that power for the moment. Let's dig. We're completely and utterly out of water. They're going to have to do this pretty quickly. I'm going to keep an eye on them. I'm ready with the pause key. Yep, get out of there. Quickly. Ooh. Right, now what I've done is I've left this open. And then what we can do is if it becomes too much, we can actually... close this up so I can put some solid tiles in there. Okay, we're finally getting some water, but we've got no power here. Let's do something about this building here then. Buildings. So I think like that, and we'll put insulated tile. What did I use for this? Obsidian, okay. Insulated tile. Don't know why I used obsidian. And we'll get a manual airlock in there too. And we'll get another battery in here. At a priority 8. And some electrical wire. Now, how is the battery charge over here? They do slowly go down. This has got plenty to power all of this because it's not really being used. We've got our battery back up over here which we can switch into the circuit. We've got plenty of stuff here, so I think we need to expand this battery area now. Okay, water-wise, it's not really doing a lot yet. But we've also not got any damage. It's fairly warm. But at least they've got access to water. A little bit. It's not really clearing because we've only got the one pump. But, you know, it will last a while. Look at food already. It's oh, we've got another harvest. And this is set to do light slopes, so that's cool. We need to get into this sleet wheat area. So now I think I'm going to set that to auto. And let's get ready with the mop. Priority wise, let's get the ceiling done. And I think somewhere here we're going to have to... They're not going to like it in this area at all. I think that needs... I'm going to put gas permeable tiles here, I think. Just to allow that air to flow through from that room. Right, we've got that other box ready and it is refrigerated, so if we ever get enough food we'll be sorted. Oh, you're already sweeping that. This is working okay, I think. These are still fully charged. These are fully charged. So that's down to 3. That's down to 3 and 30, yeah. This is still... Right, we need to get this on board now. So let us do wire all this way. Let's put the switch there because we're gonna need to break that one above, aren't we? And put a little switch in there, aren't we? I think. That's not right. Let's cancel that. Well, for now, let's... I mean, I know it's going to be strained, but I'll have to have a think about that. We need that to be able to power this set of batteries. Let's move this hamster wheel, in fact. We're getting a little bit of water, not a lot. I might even make this even larger. We've got 4 batteries there. It is going to generate a lot of heat though, that's the only issue, and this is already quite a warm area. Although this isn't, so... Okay, let's do something about all this. Let's get some sweeping done. We're getting a little trickle of water every now and then. It's not a great deal. Actually, you know what? This would be a fantastic time, unless it's scalding water, to get some of this sweeping done underneath. Right, let's think this through then. Power-wise, we will need a battery there. Battery there, battery there. So we want 4 batteries. We're going to want electrical wire there. And we're going to want to deconstruct this wire there. We will need a manual airlock there. Insulated tile all the way along, and we can afford to deconstruct all of that. Okay, where are they going now? Oh, they're starting to do this underneath. That's probably should have checked on that. They're starting to sweep. Storage wise, we can extend this along here. We won't need to do it yet. There's still some spaces. Yeah, there's still a practically empty one there. That's fine. How's the hydrogen looking up here now? These are fully charged and holding their charge. Those are as well. Yeah, it looks like that's actually powering those batteries quite nicely, actually. So we'll just keep switching the circuits across as and when we need different things. And we'll get some art, get some decor in there because it's pretty grim. We'll do that on a priority 7 though. Pretty grim in there. And we can put that one back there, that'll help. Up here could do with some art. We'll put one over each battery. We may as well just fill that room completely. Food. We probably need... Right, we've not got enough of those, so let's get some mush fries on the go. Make sure that we don't run out. I know we've still got plenty at the moment, but we've got to balance the jobs. Right, okay, what was I doing with the cable in here? We want to switch here. To switch this circuit on and off. And we will put a hamster wheel back this side. So what we can do is turn that circuit off. And this one probably needs to be there, doesn't it? Because we're gonna need... We'll need to come out, down, and down to there. Deconstruct this wire. Well, in fact, let's just deconstruct... Yeah, that's better, and then get this wire back in. Going this way. Oh, that's a shame. Well, that's okay. So what we can do is they're fully charged. They're our backup power to the system. We can switch this circuit off as and when we need to. They're actually being used up now because of the change in priority. So let's change those to be done so we don't lose our power to these batteries. We'll keep those fully charged for now. And we've got backup generators in case something does get too low. I think that's what I'm looking for. So I can actually put another hamster wheel here. Once this is built, we can switch that on and off. Like this one's the most power greedy, so actually this and the food stations are the ones that are most sort of eager to keep going. This one can be switched off. The rejuvenator we're not really using a lot anyway. So this circuit now is purely running on battery power, the massage table. Good, okay. We need to get the generator in here as a backup. Probably put that as priority 7 though. I'll get it there. We'll get it wired in. Want those batteries done first. They are doing the sweeping down here. We're not getting as much water, so I'm wondering whether I need to dig this out a little bit more. Just to expose. You know, to allow this to flow through a little bit. We're running fairly low now on water. I can put in a filter, water filter, and get water added in here, but there's plenty of it sort of lying around on the surface that they can siphon off. What are they concentrating on? This is still not this is still not great hydrogen wise, and I haven't even looked at oxygen for the longest time. Oxygen's doing okay, in fact. This is full of decent oxygen. We could always pump some out of here. It's not a problem. I'm wondering if I should put some gas permeable tiles. The only trouble is of the polluted oxygen that is lingering. Right, what are they concentrating on? These are still fully charged. Those are still fully charged. This is working. This is working. 11% stress. We could always switch that circuit back on. Really, I'd like them to get this completed now. We're running off just these 2 batteries and straight off the generator. I just thought I should probably bring that down there, because that's powering. Well, it goes both ways, doesn't it? It's fine, it'll work. The less messing about I need to do, the better, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get them to do this, just because I don't want this heat to leach out of this room now that I've changed things around. Put those all to 7s. All the artwork should be 5. Did this before. I had a look at this. Excuse me, my voice is going again. I had a look at this before, and there were a lot of 6s, and I'm not sure there should be priorities on artwork once the once that's been done. I think this has helped just to flow this water. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave them to... This is done now. Okay, that's great. So right now, this hydrogen generator, those are our backup. This is a little bit low, but it's manageable. We're okay for stress. I could switch it back on quickly. These are full. So we could probably turn that off for now and let the power really just flow down here. Let's turn that on. It's a lot of micromanaging, but if it works, I'm quite happy to do it. Oh, they've done this, but they haven't done this tile yet. Unreachable. I wonder why that's unreachable. Is it too high? Could be, couldn't it? Let's put them a ladder up then. I'd like to get that sealed off. Get that room... I do need a storage compactor in a nice cold area that we can store liquefiables in. Right, we've got toilets on every level that seem to be working out quite well. Wow, water! This is what I need them to do next, really. Got a tiny bit of mopping to do in here. Maybe doing food. Food is okay. Food is okay. Are we still refrigerated? Pollution exposure. Right, let's get a air deodorizer in there as a priority. And we'll get the that whole area swept. Oh, because of this. Well, and this. I wonder if they can reach that. We need to sweep. I'm giving them too many jobs, I do realise that. Oh, right, this now. Yeah, they're using this, using that power up quite quickly. These are fully charged. Wow, water. Oh my god, water is terrible. Do I need to stop them doing food for the moment? Maybe. I think so. Just want them to get a couple of these other jobs done. Right, okay, what are they doing next? We really need the digging here done, I think, because this water situation's not great at all. Get them to do that. This is leaking every time they go through this area, but it's fine. Power circuit wise, this is not the best way of doing this, obviously. That is working though. These are fully charged. They're still sweeping down here. Let's make all this sort of, you know, a lower priority now. We've got a little bit more water trickling in. How about we build them a ladder? Out of something, you know. I mean, it's going to be hot in here. Oh, that could be quite difficult, couldn't it? Oh gosh. Oh no, they're burning. Let's just get a bit of it out. You're overheating, I understand. Yeah, okay. It's mainly steam. We probably need to find a wheezewort. I don't think we've got a wheezewort seed. We don't. This, you know, it's providing a little bit of water. I probably need... I'm going to disable that building. How much organic do we have? Cultivatable, agriculture even. Fertiliser, we've got quite a bit. And we've got quite a bit of algae, so, you know, let's stop. Let's stop that right now. It will help with the power issue. And maybe give the water a little bit of a chance to fill up. Empty building, yep. We could always filter out some water from down here, so... Oh, they've done that, okay. We might just get them to dig that next tile. You know what we do need to do now? Prioritise all of those. I don't know how much of that they can reach, but we'll give it a go. Might need to deconstruct there so that they can actually... It depends. Yeah, they can't reach that, can they? Let's get them a... Oh, no they can. That's okay. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And when they've got time, that's fine, we'll get them to deconstruct that. Let's just get this water going. How's oxygen? Oxygen's not bad. We've got another harvest of meal ice coming in. And this is having an effect on the hydrogen, and it should eventually pull this across. We've got algae, refrigerated, pretty good. Okay, that's not bad. What we got here? We have... Right, we need to mop. Somebody's got the spores from all that polluted water. Right, this now, I want this to be liquefiable. Probably a 6 actually. Okay, we could start making lice loaves again. And we've got a harvest to get in. These are still fully charged. These are okay too. Stress. Who is stressed? Oh no, Coho! I apologise that you are feeling stressed. We have battery power for you, but they're not running on the wheels anymore, so this is working out for me. Just as I hoped. Temperature wise, this is fairly warm. We actually full on storage, we are. Let's make a little bit of an extension to the storage area then. So we'll have one there, one. I mean, we can go all the way across here. Put an airlock in there and a tile above there. And then we can deconstruct once that's done. Lovely. We can deconstruct those. Let's copy the settings across to all of those. And we'll get one more storage compactor in, and this one's going to be for clay, which I can't remember where it is in the list. Filtration, agriculture, organic, clay. One of those is clay somewhere, I think. Somebody's got soggy feet. They've probably been down here sweeping. We want them out of here if we can. We'll just get a final sweep scheduled. Oh, right. You know what we need to do as a priority here? That's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty being in there. We need to find a wheezewort seed. If we uproot a wheezewort, do we get a seed, I wonder? I'm not even sure. I suppose we could. There's a seed. There's a seed. We go right up next to it with a ladder, and I unlock this. Just for a moment. It'll let some of the hydrogen out, but somebody's got the spores. Eugene's got the spores. Let's get you on the bed then, Eugene. And we have Ono using the massage table. Got a little bit of this done. This is working out okay. I mean, we need to just let that sort of run for a while and fill up a little bit so that we get a little bit of water in there. Oh, we've still got a puffed. We need to open that. Let's let the puffed out because we don't want him in there. He's going to die. Oh my word. Right, we're still doing the sweeping. They're not liking that, but they're not spending a lot of time down in that area, so it's not too bad. Right, we've got the puffed. Come on. Come out of there, puffed. Come on, puffed. This way. We'll disable you too. Air's looking a lot better. We really need the puffs down here. Right, he's out. Okay, let's auto that one then. Stay away. Hey, there we go. We've freed the puffed. Oh, I love this game. I love this game when it's going well. Let's put it that way. Right, let's put some sleep wheat in. Is this... We'll just try it. I mean, it might not work. It might not work. But, you know. Right, I'm going to auto that. And I would like them to prioritise this to an 8. We're getting some melting in here, so... But this series of airlocks should really help with everything. And then what I want them to do is prioritise sweeping this Wheezewort seed up. I don't want to dig that one up because that is keeping this area all nice and chilled, so... Right, is there anything I'm missing? This is starting to fill up now, so that's getting better. We've got sweeping to be done here, just a little bit left. It's definitely helped now that we've turned that off. Batteries are fully charged here. Which of the batteries do we need? They're starting on artwork now. Right, what they should be doing, really, is harvesting. Harvesting those. This food is starting to go down again. I might get them to dig that little bit of ground out there and just allow this cold air to come down into this area. And I'm leaving this locked. Lovely, lovely selection of meal ice. Right, have they got up there yet? Nearly. Yeah, you hold your breath. Oh my gosh. It's letting a little bit of hydrogen through, as you can see. We'll have to let this build back up again. I might prioritise these tiles here. Can they not reach these? I wonder. Might not be able to even reach that, so... But it's contained, it's not an issue really. I need two more to go. This is going to stop soon and we'll have to resort to the hamster wheel. Vitals, stress. Bavna is stressed. Is anybody sick now? That's the question. These are fully charged. They're going to start using this soon. This can probably be switched off. That one is on. That one is on as well. Once that gets up to 40, which I think will be any second now, we can turn that one off as well. These are still holding their charge, which is great. These are getting used. And they're slightly used. There's more than enough power in here as it is. 38, 39, come on. This is doing pretty well. Oh no, what are you doing? Come on. Right, we've got a Weezewort seed now. We do. Right, where did I want to put this Weezewort seed? Can't remember. Was it in here? I think it was, wasn't it? Let's get a planter box then. Decor. Flower vase. Is it worth making it out of something heat resistant? Can they get past that? No, they're not going to need... Hang on. Where should I put this flower vase? Should it be sort of here? We just want this sort of to cool. Let's put it there. And then that's going to start cooling this. In fact, it probably would have been better in there because then it would have created more, condensed the steam into water a little bit more. But you know, I think it would be better there. This area is getting fairly warm, and it will help cool here. Right, we need a Weezewort seed, please, as a priority 8. I didn't realise that this is how you had to do Weezeworts, and when I tried to do this one here, yeah, my mistake. I just didn't. I didn't think. Hooray! Okay. I wonder if this will increase the water now. We can lock that again now. New duplicates are available. We could uproot that now we've got the ladder there as well. They're working on art, which is good. So they're getting all these other jobs done now. I might put them a ladder up here. No, I'm going to leave that for now. We've got the puffed there and a puffed there. That's good. You carry on. Ah, they're doing the art in the battery room. So let's get them to do a little bit of this sweeping now. This should be a bit of relief when they come out of here. I've got a tiny bit down there to do. We'll get the sweep down there done as a priority 6. There's all this here too. She's not helping with this polluted oxygen. They can't reach that, that's fine. For some reason there's little bits of things that they seem to just leave lying around, isn't there? Looks like Selena's having a little spell on the bed. This is still coping with you know what, we should do all of this next because this is actually blocking the flow of air. And this should help this get pulled through here now. This is working out really much better than the last time I tried to use hydrogen. We can probably, we've got a little bit more water and we're getting a nice steady stream of it now. We could probably turn these back on, but I just want it to build up a little bit more. Anybody ill? It really looks okay. Food wise, I mean, we're still not doing, cannot fertilise and cannot irrigate, but it's growing. Okay, that's not bad. We do need this sweeping done. And the mopping as well. So they're putting, we could actually, what we can do to cool this water down if it starts getting hot, which it is quite hot, we could drop some ice in here. And just let it add some ice into the mix once we've got some of this work done. Should probably do the mopping at a even higher priority. So maybe what I'm going to do is knock this down to I mean, maybe a 3. Actually, no. Let's do that to a 7. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this little area here for. Batteries are working out nicely. I could even put another battery in there. Right, we've run out of those. Mush rise. Got to keep an eye on the food. This is all melting up here. I could grab that. Doesn't look like there's many. Many more wheezeworts, but what can you do? Oh, we've got another harvest coming in, great. Mealwood seeds, we're still okay. We are going to run out, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to extend across here. Because these are here, I'm going to make a nice chamber, but I've got to be careful how I do it because they don't like this polluted water. And let's sweep. What's happening? This is from the building, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, look at how this hydrogen's getting cleared. Water's building up, but very slowly. It is very warm. Right, let's make this liquefiable snow and ice at a priority 8. And let's make that just polluted ice at a priority 7, and then we will sweep that up and get that all transferred down. It's going to be a slow process, but hopefully then this will melt into here and cool this water down a little bit. This isn't doing a fantastic job of cooling the air. It's 80 degrees. I could put it in here and cool the air a bit more, but I think I need another one of these somewhere here. And probably one in here, but we're coming up to 50 minutes on the episode. We are running out of hydrogen, so I think I might re-enable the electrolyzer. Let's see how we're doing for oxygen. It's sort of sufficient. This one I probably need to re-enable before the other one. Okay. And enable the building there. Well, let's put that up to a 6. The batteries need charging. Right, let's have a look at the circuit. That is no longer charging, so they can no longer cook. Okay, we need to turn this off then. Turn... That's off actually already. That's off. Those batteries are dead. It's because we're losing this power up here, isn't it? Right, let's turn that on then. And we can leach some of this power back into the system. So that's now powering that. We're running out of hydrogen. Let's enable that building again then and let some of this hydrogen build back up. So we're probably pulling power from those batteries to use the cooking station. So it kind of worked for a while. They are kind of starting to charge. I should turn this circuit off. That is off, okay. That's using that. They're barely charged. Right, we might need to get somebody on the hamster wheels. Let's give it a bit of a kickstart. So we'll put these back up to 50. Because they're doing artwork, so they've got some free time now. And we'll just get the power charge back up into these guys. This isn't getting enough hydrogen anymore. And it's going to take a while for it to build back up, so we'll have to rely on these for a while. It worked good for a little bit. I was quite pleased with that, and at least it's cleared the base now of some of the hydrogen. I've still got this here. I do need to do something about this area up here. In terms of perhaps get them a ladder so they can complete these ceiling tiles. Can we go up there? We cannot. How about we go... I don't even think we need that one, but... we'll just put ladders in and deconstruct them as we go, so it'll be okay. They're starting to charge those up again. This is charged. Yeah, these are being manually charged, but we don't have a lot of stress, so that's good. I really could play this for hours and hours. I want to get them in there and sweep that up finally. They're using some water. That would be probably for the algae terrariums. They use a lot less water. Ah, that's good. The puffs are up here now, dealing with this up here. It looks like they are able to reach this if we put one layer of ladder up. So if they can do that, what we'll do is we'll just put ladders in everywhere they need access to the roof. We're going to be a bit stuck here. Can they do that sort of a thing? I wonder. I really made this base too wide, I think. This is not really producing the amount of water I was hoping, but it's okay. I'm gonna get them to dig all that out. And hopefully it'll just stop some of this melting. And I'm going to put that there to stop any water that might gather actually flowing down into this little area here. Oh wow, food. It says unrefrigerated. Refrigerated, unrefrigerated. So that's struggling to keep up. They're starting to work on this now. That's good. That's a good little solution. Haha, that's nice. I'm quite pleased about that. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here and carry on recording probably because I am enjoying playing this. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It seems to have gone a little bit more smoothly than last time. We've solved this hydrogen issue, although we now have a slight power issue. But we're coping. I mean, we can afford to use hamster wheels now, and we will have to tap this gas geyser and get power into the system. And I think I'm going to have to start thinking about this heavy watt wire. The way I was going to approach that was probably put an access corridor all the way up the side here, which I can wall in. After it's in place with the little points coming out, but I need to give that some thought, and I don't think I'm ready to tackle that just yet. They can't get up there to sweep that because this is locked. Yeah, I can afford to do that on auto now. Yeah, so the next thing is probably I want to get this still tidied up a little bit. This is really hot here. I need to put insulated tiles. Okay, that's going to be the next job because this is boiling hot now. I've released the heat. But now everything's in place, it should be easier to just replace things and actually get it all sealed in and protected. This Weezewort's not going to be able to keep up with the cooling requirements. I think even if I put several in, it probably wouldn't cope well. Yeah, so it's one issue after another, isn't it? It's an interesting game. I really do enjoy it. It's a bit stressful when it's all going a bit wrong, but anyway, yes. So that's all for me for now, and I hope you join me next time, and we'll get on with the next job. So until then, take it easy, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.